It's week 9 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Bears and the football team, and it comes your way next.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Chicago Bears. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and CD, you look at opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run?"
And the Washington pressure.
Because when you do it, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Floyd. And he will have the Bears. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Up a bit to start their first drive. And they'll be let out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first chance to go, but if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but
they're stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Scott to throw on second down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have another first and 10 down at the 33. Back to throw. Scott. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 4th. Like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first before they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's going to...
Though, his overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week.
He's up 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sense to take over. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division. Back to throw. Scott. Flushed out right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. 39. Throwing again on second down. Fields gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And this offense in the victory last week, that's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win.
And any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space. In 10 actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this time he's got... Continues to move. Looking to throw. Scott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. This is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right.
But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they're able to yield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Scott, wide open receiver, complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
It isn't tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
They get this out left. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, his 9th touchdown.
Was unfulfilled.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Room past the 20. And some room to run now. And he is out.
But he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones.
The 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Scott. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Off play action. Scott sliding out of the pocket. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they move this all the way down. A long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Scott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And able to get it across the 20. And now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
Brandon, but this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And this
defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Scott on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle.
Stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs. And they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
He's down inside.
What's the incompletion?
Scott on 3rd and 2. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and they bring this one back. A fumble return for a big...
By the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, wide open, complete Touchdown, Washington. After the sack on first down, Fields, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And that leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this beyond the clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet? So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw, as this play will stand as is. A great move by Montgomery. And he'll... It's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And he can't get a throw. It down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot...
Time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
So it's Washington getting the victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is, in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Washington, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a home date next week against the